Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the weekly energy scope for the 20th to the 27th of August. I'm actually recording this on the 16th because tomorrow I'm about to head down to Christchurch for a week of work down there. And so I probably won't have the following week's energy scope up until the Monday, which is the 27th. So today, because it's the 16th, but you guys are hearing this on the 20th, you know, we're entering the new moon portal. And the new moon portal, it's a super moon, it's a micro new moon, it's a super moon. And, you know, the energy that is around us right now, you know, is very much shifting. It's shifting very, very quickly. And the last 2 weeks of August, you know, we have that supermoon tonight, the 16th, and then we have another supermoon on the 31st. When we feel into supermoons energy, it's very quickening energy, it's manifesting energy, it's letting go energy. Things are shifting in our collective quite fast. And we're really starting to see that, we're really starting to see that momentum build up around us as we are needing to ground deeper in order to discern into our own energy fields rather than be conditioned and control, you know, conditioned in the mass narrative that is happening right now on Earth. Things are speeding up because it's needing to speed up in order for more of us to awaken, in order for more of us to start to come online and question the current themes and the narratives that are running in mainstream. And, you know, new moon energy is for manifesting, new moon energy is for manifesting, full moon energy is for letting go. So you can be manifesting in the week that's been and manifesting what you're needing and wondering when is it coming in, but you need to let go of the conditioning, the beliefs that is restricting you from calling that higher energy in, from calling that intention and purpose in. And so this next 2 weeks, there might be a lot of stop starts where you feel like you're in flow and then all of a sudden it feels like the anchor's just been, you know, the anchor has just stopped. Everything around you stopped vibrationally, stopped moving. And so, you know, that's when there's something around you that you're not seeing or something intuitively that needs to shift and change in order for you to receive the next piece for you can consistently keep moving, because energy is consistently moving around us. Energy is consistently flowing. It's normally us that stops the energy flow by our stagnant, dense energy, our beliefs, our limiting beliefs, our thought patterns, our fear is massive, our fear, can't say that enough. And that's what stops us and takes us into that contracted energy of literally of us then not trusting, us then not surrendering, us then not calling it in, receiving, being open to receive. Okay, so what's going to happen this too? Don't worry, Spirit's just getting chatty with me. There's a lot of bigger narratives at play right now. And when I say bigger narratives, there's a lot of things being lost in mainstream consciousness where what Spirit is, what my guides are telling me, you really need to discern what you feel versus possibly what you're seeing. And if something doesn't look legit or doesn't feel like it's truth, you know, really discern and feel those energies from your knowing, from your heart space, from your intuition versus you know, what you're seeing and what you're being told. That is really, really important as we start to move into the energy of September. What I also want to say is, you know, I've been having big conversations about health in New Zealand, big conversations in, you know, yesterday, which was the 15th, but last week's energy forecast, I spoke about health, and, you know, now we've just started to see all our COVID restrictions end and what that looks like. We're having bigger conversations about certain hospitals not being able to have, not getting doctors and needing to close. You know, I want to really discern and say this. If you accept this as the current narrative of normal and just go, oh, she'll be right, mate. That is what collectively we're still going to keep getting. That is collectively what's still not going to be delivered. The fact that we are normalizing things that aren't normal right now in our collective consciousness, and we're just accepting it. We have to ask ourselves bigger questions. Are we accepting it because we're healthy and it's not our responsibility and we don't need it? Or are we accepting it because we don't know how to fix it? Or the current model doesn't know how to fix it? And when we stop and take a look, you know, this comes from the current structures, models in our society don't know how to fix it because they've created it. And when we really get down to the nuts and bolts, humanity is evolving at such a fast rate past the current collective structures, thinking, models, narratives. And so what I want to say is, and, you know, we're really going to see that as we start to roll into, you know, election mode, where we're not really in it yet, but we're really going to start to see that start to play out. And I think we're very much afraid as people to ask, actually, tell people what it is that we really need. Tell people what our expectation is. Expect more, want more. And this is why we're in this current situation. Because there's no accountability. Or, you know, we have given ourselves and sold our soul to a system that actually is doing what it's always been doing. Just now it's become, now we can see it because the light is being shined so brightly on it. And when I think, I'm not going to talk about this, but because I have a very different view around this, and I'm sure many people will know, but when I think about, you know, what's happening to the poor people of Maui, and I'm recording this on the 16th, the poor people on Maui, and the reality is we need to create and watch and create grassroots communities. Grassroots communities need to come together and say what it is they're wishing to create, what they're wishing to create, rather than corporations. And we have given our power away to corporations and officials for far too long, that is what we need to, that is what we're awakening to in some conscious level. And I also want to say, we have power, but we have forgotten what our power is and how it looks like sovereignty. And we don't need to consume their current dialogue. We have forgotten who we really are at a soul contract residence. And we've been in situations like this before at a soul residence, and we have forgotten. That's what we need to reconnect back into, because it's not about a me, it's about a we. Okay. I think that's all I need to say. So what is going to happen? What's coming forward for the week of the 20th and the 27th? Because my next recording will be on the 27th, which is the Monday, and it will probably have some of the energy coming through on September. The cards I'm using is Oracle of Delphi, which is these cards here. Know thyself. If you want to pre-order them, they're actually on my webpage under Priestess Lily shop. So let's see what's coming through. Lots of spirit is one thing I can say. Ooh, how many cards want to come through? Don't want to shuffle properly. Ooh, that's one card. Ooh, I think that might have been the same card as last week. Ooh. And there's another card. They just said to me there's one more card. You know, I want to say that, like, on the 8th of the 8th, we very much entered that Lions Gates portal, which is a portal of manifestation. A lot of people are playing right now in the fear energy of the collective consciousness, but not many people are playing in the manifestation energy. And they are two different vibrations, but the collective consciousness is in contracted mode and not actually sitting in that expanded energy field of co-creation, love, surrender, abundance, joy. And right now, the light rays and light codes that are coming in galactic energy that is coming into the planet in order to awaken us and allow us to see things differently, that same energy is the energy that we need to harness in order to co-create. So the first card that came through for the week of the 20th to the 27th is Archer. So what I want to say, this card kind of tells me for us as a collective and individuals to stay focused and aligned, that we may need to step into an energy of surrender. We might need to shift or pivot some of our ideas, you know, shift some of our thinking in order for it to be received differently, our language, our how we're speaking. We might need to shift some of that idea, but stay focused on what it is that you're wanting to achieve and what it is that where you're heading. There will be plenty of distractions, things happening over here to keep the ball of our eye over here, but stay focused on what you're here to create, what you're calling forward, what you're bringing through. I get a real distraction energy with this card. So there's going to be a distraction for us not to stay focused on what it is we're needing. It just feels like a band-aid, but don't take it for face value in the collective. Really, really strong message. The next card is Artist. I feel that this card is telling me that you're needing to dream big. They kind of collab with the other card. Dream big, recreate, design. There's lots of light codes, light energy, galactic energy coming in. And so it feels like to me, you can harness and co-create the life that you're desiring if you sit in the right vibrational match, is what I'm being told. And this energy is the energy for the next 2 weeks, is a gateway for that to surrender into, which is kind of, you know, these two cards feel like they're a collab. And water is always, energy is always about divine flow, being in flow, moving through. Start co-creating with divine and start calling in the collaborations, the earthly collaborations that you're needing in order for you to birth your next project into fruition. I get that really, really strongly. And hashtag, you can't make this shit up. And I know those that know me know that that's my thing. Awakener. This is a person standing solo. So I feel like amidst the storm, amidst the dust, amidst the bad weather, there's going to be someone that's going to come out and start speaking. And I feel like this could be political. This could be Winston Peters. I'm just going to say, this could be Winston Peters. He might start speaking the same resident language that your soul's needing. This is a male energy. And it feels like they see through the bullshit. They see through the narrative. They see through the bullshit. And it's like, it's like an immersion is what I want to say. It's like an immersion. I get spirit really strongly around this card too. So I feel like some people for the first time are going to awaken to their own spirituality and their own deep knowing and connect more deeply to that at a different soul level and a soul contract level. And it's like they're being asked to embody it, their wisdom, differently at a soul, at a codex level, rather than like, it's like we're being asked to embody our wisdom differently, our soul contracts, our soul, we're being ignited to start speaking, we're being ignited to shine our light, we're being ignited to step into our world, to be seen, to be shone on, to be, don't be afraid anymore. And so like these all kind of collab with these. I think that's all I want to share. So amidst the storm that's coming, someone's going to come out shining. Someone's going to come out speaking the same language as what you're needing to hear. Someone's going to come out speaking to soul rather than speaking to starting to speak to soul rather than speak to, it feels like they're speaking what everyone's thinking, but everyone else is too afraid to say it because what will that mean? And oh my God, politically, if I say that, like I might not get mainstream voters. I'll get cast out over here as one of those people. But I feel like they're speaking, they're going rogue. I friggin' love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This person's a change maker. This person's a change maker. A rebel is the energy I get. I get indigenous really strongly around them. So off the land, Maori, they're really wanting to like crank things up to another mode. I friggin' love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, peeps, I will see you lovely people on the 27th. If you like this video or my podcast, please like and share, and please follow me, and have a fabulous, fabulous day.